slow, smooth exhales, just like taking a sigh of deep comfort after a long, long day. Breathe in relaxation and calm, and then breathe out all stress and tensions. Out, 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 out as much as you can. That's right. And now from the bottoms of your feet, breathe slowly up and into your belly, expanding with breath until fully comfortable. Hold that breath for just a moment and then breathe out slowly, so slowly, as if to make a candle across the room flicker with your breath. That's right. And let go again. Soft and loose and sleepy and heavy, maybe floaty. So very, very relaxed. And let's do that one more time. Breathing in calm peacefulness, stillness, quietness, sleepiness perhaps, or perhaps not yet. And then out, 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 out as far as you can breathe out comfortably. Breathe out. And then let go of all muscles everywhere. Letting go. Imagining them turning so loose, like honey, like gel, like liquid, even like air, like they're not even there anymore. That's it. So good. Just letting everything go. Loose, soft, heavy, sleepy. That's right. And it doesn't matter, does it? As you let go. So much more. That's right. Good. And now, can you bring your attention to your eyelids? Visualize or imagine them to be tightly, tightly closed. And then using your imagination, your ability to visualize, or even just focus on the idea is most important. As you find your thoughts, cause your eyelids to close so very tightly. That's right. Perfectly perfect. Can you visualize or imagine them to be up to 10 times more tightly closed? Go ahead, try it. So tightly closed, like glued shut, that as long as you keep that picture or idea in your mind, you will not be able to open those eyelids. You could go ahead and try, but you will not be able to open them as long as you keep that picture in your mind of them being so tightly, tightly closed. Because that means you are starting to let go, doesn't it? And you can allow yourself to drift down now. Down, down, down into that wonderful state of hypnotic relaxation. So good. So perfect. And why wouldn't you want to go? It feels so good to just let go. Does it not? It does, doesn't it? Into more and more profound letting go, relaxing and loosening every muscle. Your nervous system just turns off, and you are more and more ready to let go and let yourself drift deeper and deeper into hypnosis and off to sleep. Peaceful, blessed sleep, the darkness, into the not knowingness is so wonderful. And she opens her arms to you and let yourself fall down completely as you're ready to let go and fall right now, or in a few moments when you're more ready to let go more deeply down as you can now. Perhaps you can just remember the deepest you've ever let yourself go. Can you? You can, can't you? Of course you can. Go now if you wish. Breathing in that calm and peace. Bringing that relaxation that you created in your eyelids up to the top of your head. That's right. Like a wonderful rainbow-colored fountain of energy. Let it flow down now over your head, the back, the sides, that massaging, calming, relaxing energy where every muscle, every nerve, every thought flows down over your face, melting away your forehead, your eyelids, your cheeks, your lips, your jaw, all tensions and tightness just melting away. That's right. So good and so perfect. With another calming, relaxing breath now. Can you visualize or imagine that wonderful fountain of calming, massaging energy flowing down over your neck, your shoulders, down over and through your entire body? Take a moment. If there are any areas of tension or pain, let the energy flow right into the middle of it with a breath or two. And loosen, relax, let go completely, and feel that flow all the way down. And as you feel that flow down over your back, your tummy, your toes, that's right. And as you begin to notice that sleepiness, that heaviness, that floatiness, that letting go completely, just flow over you now. Can you lean into it? The sleepiness, the relaxation, letting go more and more. That's right. That's perfect. And to sleep peacefully and restfully through the night is a natural instinct, isn't it? It's already a template in your brain. We can activate it and make it part of your now. It's part of your biological inheritance, of course. And this session will help you tap back into your birthright capability to sleep deeply and easily through the night. It will not require any conscious effort at all. Just a willingness to be patient and let go. And as you learn to respond more deeply to this recording and just allow it to happen, you'll notice that the more regularly you listen to the sleep recording, the more you'll notice you have deeper and deeper levels of relaxation now, as deeper and deeper sleep becomes a normal part of your life. And as you allow that body to rest, to relax, to loosen up all tight muscles, can you let your mind become still now? And your body so comfortably relaxed? As you find yourself listening to these words, you might notice that they float past your ears, or they might embed themselves into your subconscious mind. And either way, there's nothing that you need to do right now to make this happen or to stop it from happening. You can just let it. Can you? So that you can find yourself sleeping through the night or falling back to sleep so easily, so peacefully, that before you know it, you have just slipped behind the veil of sleep into that blissful, blessed darkness of sweet sleep. The sleep that you need to rest and recoup. Can you notice the things like the sensation of the place where you lay or sleep and how it feels against your skin? Settle into it just a little bit more, and even a little more than that. And even with those eyelids, with all those tiny little muscles becoming heavier and looser and sleepier and even more tightly closed. So tightly closed that you just know that they just wouldn't open. You know you can try, but you really would rather just let yourself drift down into deep, deep relaxation and sleep. However, I wonder if you can make them even 10 times more tightly closed now. You can, can't you? If you still can hear my voice, even as you fall asleep. Your subconscious mind will go way, way off to sleep. Your conscious mind will go way, way off to sleep. But your subconscious mind, even in sleep, will hear my voice. You may well not remember the words that I say, or you might because it really doesn't matter. As this sleepiness comes over you, like a soft, just warm enough blanket, drifting over you, cocooning you so comfortably into this dreamy, drifty state of mind, so dark, so restfully, warmly, comfortably, safely dark. The state of being asleep, your escape into that otherworldliness. That's right. But if you're still awake and aware, you can let your awareness rest on some of the objects around you, even though you cannot see them. You know the position of the objects around you. And if you can still hear my voice and respond, become aware of the space around you. Expand your awareness of the space around you. Get a sense of the temperature against your face as it passes in and out of your nose, A little cooler on the inhale, a little warmer on the exhale. And even with those eyes so tightly closed, you know what it would look like to see the space around you. Now, if you are sound asleep, just let my words take you deeper, can you? Because your ears will continue to hear, and you can follow my voice with your subconscious mind, or you can let my words pull you down deeper and deeper into blissful, blessed sleep. But as you think about the space around that body and the space within that body, the space within that mouth and that throat and those lungs, and you know when you magnify any piece of matter, when you get right down to the subatomic level, you can see that more than 99.9% of every atom in the entire universe is simply open space. There is space within space and space without. And you can even listen, not to any particular sound other than my voice, but even more to the space where there is no sound between these words, and how these words travel as vibrations through the air. But around and within those vibrations is space. And as you drift deeper into sleep, you simply shift your attention from these external stimuli, these electrical signals that those eyes send to the brain, and those ears, that skin and the taste and the smell receptors. And you begin to turn out those signals and move into a space within where you can become very absorbed in your internal senses. Then at first, there might be memories of the day that's passed, thoughts about the day to come, most everyday thinking. But then, as those brain waves begin to slow down and shift into that dreamy, hypnagogic state, where your thoughts become more dreamlike, where they stop making so much common sense and conscious sense, and acquire a kind of hazy, dreamlike quality. And then you can really relax in the knowledge that it's okay for more conscious, everyday thoughts to just blend with the more dreamlike thoughts. And there is no need to consciously try, or to try to stop yourself from trying, because you can just allow your built-in sleep cycles to return, to begin to do their job in ways that you don't need to understand or even notice. You can just let yourself begin to intersperse any conscious thoughts before you drift even deeper now with more dream-like experiences, like memories from a childhood book of some mythical creature. drawn in particular colors, in a certain style, and its ears, and have some hazy but also startlingly clear memory of that storybook image appears on the page right now. And I wonder if you remember that there is a tendency for you to drift even deeper in the little pauses and silences between my words. It's just okay now. You can have another more everyday conscious thought or an echo of a conversation you had today. And then you can drift right now into another dream-like experience, perhaps of listening to the sound of some music from yesterday or way back, something you really liked to listen to once that you haven't listened to for quite some time. And the rhythm of that music and the melody, how it just begins floating back. That's it, that's right. Drifting so deeply down now again. And then another flicker of another everyday thought, like what you'll wear tomorrow, before you drift right down into the feeling of taking a nice, relaxing walk, somewhere where the air is comfortable and bright. Maybe feeling those arms swing at your sides, noticing the crunch of the leaves beneath your feet, perhaps the coolness of the air against your face. You might even put on some gloves to warm those hands and wrap a scarf around that neck, and feel the comforting warmth, knowing that every breath you take in, and especially every breath you let out completely, lets that body and that mind relax even more deeply as you let go inside and the shoulders relax and let go down into the place where you lay. And the facial muscles soften, don't they? And that releasing and softening travels down into every cell in your body. So very drifty, drowsy. That's it. And every time you return your attention to your own breathing cycle or circle, I wonder if you begin to notice that that too takes you deeper into sleepiness and less awareness of anything outside, any disturbing thoughts from the day or sounds from the outside, even the sound of my voice brings your attention more and more inward into your inside awareness, into that place where you carry a template. A template remembering of the deepest, most easily that you fell deeply, deeply asleep before you even knew it, and you slipped behind that veil of sleep and into the dark and sweet unconsciousness that state of sleep and sleepiness and deep and lasting sleep through the night. Precious, wonderful sleep where everything melts away, doesn't it? And gets so forgotten while you escape for these hours that belong only to you, to sleep and dream and rest. And you can sleep and forget, can you not? It can be so easy to do, don't you think? In fact, don't think at all, just drift down, deeper down, drifting off. As my voice perhaps becomes more distant, and maybe not there at all, as you go deeper and deeper behind the veil of sleep, into the most delicious otherworldliness of blissful, undisturbable, profoundly restful sleep. So peaceful and still. Nothing can disturb it. Let your thoughts become like those of the river. Can you be the river? That river can start out a safe little creek. You can float a leaf in it and watch it drift for as long as you like, letting it captivate you and take you to happy and peaceful thinkings and pictures and feelings where you can become one tiny little spark of consciousness, so ready to go sound asleep, where even your awareness of your body begins to fade from your conscious awareness. And even your awareness just releases your awareness, as if you have no body at all, where all muscles seem to turn to gel, don't they? Or even liquid, even air into space, where you can think about all the space around you in space, and all the space within you in space. Then you can remember that what we think of as our real world is 99 9/10% space, big and little bubbles of space, just next to each other. And can you imagine these subatomic cells were almost all space, stretching out, expanding, making even more space between them. And you can relax even more. So very comfortable and sleepier now. Just like when you were sleeping the very best in your life. Like a time you remember that you just fell into bed and slept so deeply through the night, so peaceful, so sleepy, so asleep, so deeply asleep, that even if you awaken in the night, the minute your head hits that pillow again, and you hunker in, you fall back to sleep so quickly. I wonder if you don't begin to notice those thoughts and rememberings just carry you away again into the fuzziest, nicest, deepest sleep. You could almost suck your thumb, couldn't you? If you chose. Or you could dream about it. And as you think about dreaming your dream, or watching yourself dream, You can watch yourself laughing in your dream or smiling. And that makes you smile even more as you drift so deeply, deeply down inside into blissful, restful, sleepy sleep. And before you begin to relax very deeply to the sounds of my words, just relaxing is wonderful. Should you not fall asleep or stay asleep the first time, you can relax so deeply to this recording that you still gain enormous benefit from that relaxation anyway. That deep calm and rest will provide you with the much needed recuperation and rest that would have been missing. And now I would like you to just let those eyes close as you begin to relax so deeply, anticipating that wonderful, relaxing rest. And those eyes so heavy, allowing my words to drift over and around you as you fall deeper and deeper and deeper asleep now, letting yourself go into the most wonderful dreams. Dreams of floating or flying, or being at the very top of your game, confident and ready to go. Because sleep will do that for you. Or you can just settle into the wonderful, comfortable softness of your bed with my voice in your ear, telling you to have the sweetest, most wonderful dreams of everything you want in life. Sleep well and deeply and through the night. Sweet dreams.